Hey everybody, and welcome to the second video of the anxiety series. This is Malik Adam from Motivibes channel, the channel that helps you to be the best version of yourself. In this series, I'm sharing with you all what I had learned from Robbins about anxiety. And if you missed part 1 of the anxiety series, it's very important that you watch it from the link in the description below before you watch this video. In this video, we are going to talk about anchor thoughts, as we are building on what we have already covered. We already covered in the previous video the connection between worrying and anxiety, and your habit of worrying along with how your body agitated becomes a recipe for disaster. And so all anxiety that I talked about, when we have generalized anxiety, begins and ends with you changing your thinking patterns. That's how you are gonna get control of it. So today, I'm going to talk about the life-changing impact of using anchor thoughts.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Motivibes channel.
What's an anchor thought? An anchor thought is an extremely powerful and proven way for you to take control of what you are thinking about when your mind starts to spiral. In other words, an anchor thought is any thought that makes you excited, happy, think positive. It's something that you have predetermined and planned in advance, that you're going to go to in your mind and picture. This is like a form of visualization in a situation where normally you feel anxiety, and you're going to use this practice of having predetermined anchor thought in situations that make you nervous or anxious, to go to as a method to anchor yourself down, to calm down your body, and to take control of what you are thinking about in situations that normally make you anxious. So let me give you some examples of what anchor thought is, and why you want to prepare them before the situation. You can use anchor thoughts for everything from anchoring yourself in a positive vision as you are getting out of bed and thinking about the day ahead, instead of letting your worries, anxiety, overwhelm, and nerves about dealing with your boss, or facing the conflict in your house, or whatever it may be, hijack your mind. You are going to anchor yourself in something positive and exciting about today. If you have anxiety about work, you are gonna anchor down on a moment from your past, or the moment that you are excited about your future that made you happy or excited. Another example of an anchor thought. If you have anxiety about school, I want you to think about one thing in school that you like. One person, one teacher, or one moment in your past you did really well because you put in the effort and you got a really good grade on a test. Or you felt really excited about what you were learning. And your anchor thought is going to be, I'm so excited to feel that way again. Using anchor thoughts helps you to settle your body. Having that in mind, it focuses your mind in something positive, and by using an anchor thought to weigh you down, in terms of weighing down what you are thinking about, and directing your body sensations to be positive. By taking control of your thinking, you change your body's state. You have directed your thoughts. You have won the mental game. And your mind goes, oh yes, you're excited. And here's what's really interesting. When your mind starts to worry, then your body starts to feel anxious, because your mind is so busy worrying about whether or not something bad will happen. And then because your body is now starting to get anxious, and you got to pit your stomach, your armpits are starting to sweat, and your heart is starting to race. The body sensations that were caused by your mind thinking and worries are now getting worse, so it becomes a self-fulfilling thing. And you actually make yourself miserable. You cause the anxiety from your thoughts, and then your body in the anxiety response causes your thoughts to get even worse and worse, until you're hyperventilating, or convinced you're gonna die, or you start crying, or whatever it may be. But you can interrupt that and win the mental game and take control. I'm not kidding. You really can, by deciding to get control of your mind. Then you can count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Telling yourself that, I'm not gonna think about bad things right now. And first of all, it's not going to help. So I'm going to take control of what I'm thinking about, and I'm not miserable, I'm not afraid, There's nothing bad gonna happen. The anchor thought anchoring you down. Instead of your thoughts drifting all over the place. You're anchoring down and you're making your mind do exactly what you want it to do. And what I wanted you to do is to think about what you're excited about. So one of the other things that's powerful about an anchor thought is, because the anchor thought you are creating is related to what you are doing, it is going to make sense to your brain, your body will settle, you're going to get control of your mind, and that's how you win the mental game. You notice when your thoughts drift, you notice when the worries are starting, and boom, you cut it off with an anchor thought. What I want you to do for every single trigger you have which triggers your thoughts to spiral to the negative is that we gonna use the power and the science of anchor thoughts, something that we can think of, which you can anchor down on that is positive, happy, exciting, encouraging, about somehow related to the thing that's triggering you. So I'm gonna walk you through some examples. If you have to talk to your boss and if you obsess about getting fired or being made wrong, come up with your plan B, which is like, okay, I have got my thing. I'm so excited to go in there. I'm so excited to actually say what I need to say. I'm so excited for the situation to change. I'm so excited to make a difference with my work. And my ultimate plan B, let's say I got fired tomorrow for speaking what I speak. What's the first thing I'm gonna do? I'm gonna collect my stuff and gonna say goodbye to my friends. And I'm gonna go home, look for a new job. That's what's gonna happen. Because if you go to the worst case scenario and you make a plan for what you are going to do, it's another way to sort of backstop your mind from catastrophizing. Worrying is the negative thoughts, and that's a habit to drift to the negative, to think about the negative things or think about things that are beyond your control. Anxiety is when your body starts to feel like something's up. So it could be an upset stomach, it could be armpit sweating, it could be your heart racing, it could be your throat tightening, it could be clammy hands, and the thing about the physical sensations like that is that for many of you they scare you. So you get a little bit of butterflies in your stomach, and you assume it's a sign that something's wrong, and because of the butterflies in your stomach, or because of your armpits sweating, you immediately start to think that something is wrong, then your mind goes panic. The thing that I want you to understand is that this connection between your mind and body is super tight. And that's why it's really important for you to get serious about learning how to win the mental game. Because if your thoughts start to spiral, it's going to be a disaster for what's going on in your body. It's going to be a disaster for how you respond to situations. And this is the moment where you need to learn to take control. Anxiety is a normal part of life, and by having a simple process for meeting it, and not reacting to it, but responding to it, you will see a profound difference in your ability to move through your life and face the roadblocks and obstacles that life throws at you. And just keep rolling down the highway. It's an amazing skill. If you have any questions or clarifications, please let me know in the comment, and I will reply to you as soon as I can. If this video added value to your life, please share it with people in your world. And tap the like button to help us grow our channel, and make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, so you get notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends, because more incredible content are on the way.